Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing Lego Star Wars set number 75396 Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. Comes with 6 minifigures, including Nien Nunb, aka Pancake Guy, who's like, yeah, you know. That's how I recognize him, Pancake Guy. Also from Battlefront, the first Star Wars Battlefront. Okay, let's take a look at the build. First off, we're going to start off with the Sarlacc Pit. I just want to say the Sarlacc Pit, very detailed interior. You can see the red is used to mimic the gums of the Sarlacc with the white teeth all over it. Very nice. It looks very, very nice. I really like it. It does not miss. Dang. Very menacing. Then we have this little chomper piece right here. I think it's like a cockpit piece or whatever. I looked it up. It does have it inside the Sarlacc Pit. It's very small. And then we have the tendrils out here, tentacles, whatever you want to call it. You have your play feature. There you go. We have that. Let's put that down. Very simplistic build. Very detailed. Very nice. It felt okay building it. I don't have much feedback on it. It's just straightforward Sarlacc Pit. You know, there's nothing much to complain or talk about or praise. I feel like the attention to detail inside of it is amazing. Also like this little play feature. I think it's good. Let me move this up. Sorry. Okay, on to the next build. The skiff, right? What's it called? Sorry. Desert Skiff. It's about alright. Fun fact, these pieces are straight. They're gonna come straight. I thought they were gonna be these pieces right here, but they're straight, and you have to bend them to get this U and V shape. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of hard because they're very stiff, but once you get it in there, nothing to worry about. I really liked building the front piece of it. It felt very nice building that. Also, another thing, only one of these move. I don't know if it's supposed to move entirely, but yeah. This is the play feature, I guess, when Luke is at the edge. R2-D2 shoots its lightsaber and he does this weird, like, you know, like, jumps in there. Yeah, I don't know why this other one doesn't move. Only one of them moves. You get 3 clear pieces at the bottom to make it seem like it's levitating. I really like the design of the, like, these wing, I guess, pieces or whatever, using the Master Wu, you know, his little signature hat. I felt like that's cool. I mean, I really like designing this. This is very unique and different. Then you have the engines in the back. What else do you have? Oh, snap. That one fell off. I mean, there's not much to talk about. It's a very simple build, in my opinion, with some play features on it. I mean, it looks nice. It looks good. You can set minifigures right there. Oh, I guess you could talk about one of the negative aspects of this is that you can barely have any minifigures. If you look at Return of the Jedi, you can fit, like, I don't know, there's like a whole bunch of people in this thing. It just feels very skinny and a bit narrow. And there's not enough places to put minifigures at. I mean, hold on. Let me see. We put Lando right there with the controls. Put Boba Fett. I guess Boba Fett's off in the distance. We put Han right there. Oh, well, it's kind of weird because Han is behind Chewbacca, I think. So I guess you can have that right there. I guess you can have that. So, somewhat of a nice figure placement. As you can see, they have Boba Fett flying in, you know, once all hell breaks loose. Yeah, overall, I mean, there's not much to say. Very simple, very nice. I feel like if you want to say true to Return of the Jedi, you're going to need to buy another one of this set. You're going to need 2 of these skiffs. Because I thought initially there were 4. but there's apparently only 2 from what I saw on Return of the Jedi. So I could be wrong. It's either 4 or 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2. If you want to recreate that whole scene, excuse me. The lacking of Jabba's lackeys is pretty underwhelming because when you look at the UCS sail barge, there's not enough, Jabba-esque bad guys, henchmen or whatever. There's no Hut Cartel henchmen. There's barely any. There's mostly a bunch of named figures. I really wish they incorporated a lot of his goons into the sail barge or into the desert skiff, because I feel like these named characters should have been included on the UCS sail barge, and we could have gotten a bunch of generic. This could have been like a little mini expensive battle pack where we should have gotten a lot of, just random bad guys. They don't have to have names. They're just 5, 6, maybe 7 of them, all grouped up in this little ship. But we didn't get that. I feel like these 4 figures should have been on the UCS sail barge and not in this set. I don't know why Lego did that. And I wish the sail barge had a skiff included with it. So you don't have to buy 2 of this set. If it had one there, you could literally include the skiff with these figures in it, and boom, you have that whole entire scene already. But instead, you put them in a solo set, which doesn't make sense. And there's not enough bad guys for the main UCS set. It feels lacking in that department. It's a big set with a lot of compartments, a lot of features in it. But to me, the lack of Jabba's lackeys just feels underwhelming and just kind of feels a little bit scummy by Lego, because it's like you're going to have to buy those from Bricklink or other places, and you're just stuck with a bunch of named characters from that scene. Again, they could have included a lot more figures. I feel like this set could have been just like a mini Hut Cartel battle pack with like 7 figures of lackeys of Jabba's, and boom, there you have it. You can fit the sail barge with a bunch of henchmen and stuff, because he does have a lot. Luke cuts down like 20 plus people during that whole scene where he's like fighting people in the skiff, going to the next skiff, cutting down like 7 or 10 people, going to the sail barge, cutting down another, like I saw him cut down a Good Morning Guard, 3 what are those guys with the braids, some other weird guy. I don't know. There's a whole. I mean, Luke is just bodying Jabba, running circles around that guy. And yeah, that's just my opinion. I feel like Lego should have done that. Next, to start with the minifigures. First, I want to talk about Boba Fett, because there are some things I don't like about this figure. Okay, I don't have his antenna piece included because I was too lazy to open the bag. But let's talk about Boba Fett. He has amazing arm printing. Leg printing looks nice. Helmet printing looks amazing. Attention to detail at the top. Looks very nice overall. But he's missing his little cloth piece on the side. When you look at previous iterations of this set, or, similar to this set, he always has his little, his cloth piece. Excuse me. That's what's missing from him. If they included that cloth piece with Boba Fett, I feel like it would have been a 10 out of 10 figure. But without it, it just feels naked and without detail. Because, I don't know, to me, I feel like that looks cool. I don't know. I feel like that little piece of cloth would have made Boba Fett more menacing in this set. I mean, he does die in a comedic way during that scene, but having that cloth piece really makes or breaks the Boba Fett in this set. To me personally, if you have that cloth piece, boom, 10 out of 10 figure, amazing. I would suggest you go buy this, because the Boba Fett looks, like a UCS Boba Fett, something you get out of it. All right. Next, the next couple of figures. We're going to take Lando Calrissian out of there. Lando Calrissian in his disguise. Fun fact, his axe piece looks amazing. I copied that for my knights. I think it's a well-designed thing. But he's a cool figure. I mean, I like his helmet. Like, look at that helmet. That helmet looks so nice. Very well detailed. Can't go wrong with it. Does he have dual face print? Oh, he does. He has calm. Then he has like nervous or smiling one or whatever. This figure looks amazing. Again, this is a 10 out of 10 right there. Let's go with Chewbacca. Nothing special. It's just your regular Chewbacca. Yep. Very cool. Then we got Han Solo. Is this blind version Han Solo or regular? Oh, wait, this is blind version. This is like I can barely see version. Looks pretty cool. I mean, there's nothing unique about it. I mean, it's Han Solo when he's like, you're not gonna get that of me. I'm not gonna plead for mercy or whatever. Very cool figure, nonetheless. Then we have Luke Skywalker. I like this Return of the Jedi outfit. I don't know if we get this in the Imperial dropship with Vader and that pilot, but overall, he looks nice. I like the hairpiece. If you don't have a Luke Skywalker, get this guy. He looks pretty cool. As you can see, yeah. I'd say the Luke Skywalker's a 10 out of 10 as well. Now we have our 25th anniversary figure, Nien Nunb, Pancake Guy. He's only in episode 6 for I think towards the end of the climactic battle where they're about to blow up the Death Star. Pancake dude. I mean, it's a good figure, but I really feel like they're missing some things about him. Most iconically, this obscure pancake dude is in Star Wars Battlefront 1. And he's the most annoying guy to ever fight in that Cloud City map. His stupid turret and his long-range rifle thing or whatever. And I know he can do orbital bombardments. This guy sucks. But the figure is amazing. I like the head mold for this guy. The detail is cool. I like he has back printing too. Wow. I really like his the front print, the torso printing, the leg printing looks on point. He looks amazing. I mean, can't go wrong with Nien Nunb, dude. Yeah. That's what he says. That's all he says in the dang movie. Yeah. Co-piloting with Lando Calrissian to blow up the Death Star. This set to me is in the middle. If you're gonna recreate episode 16, you're gonna need 2 of this set. There's too many named characters in this set. I feel like these guys should have been in the UCS sail barge. I feel like these guys, they should have included a bunch of henchmen in this set, but they didn't, which kind of sucks. And you're going to need 2 of these, like I said, to recreate that scene. I don't think it's 4. Someone correct me if I'm wrong from Return of the Jedi. Is it 4 or 2? I saw 2. But yeah. I mean, you get the beautiful Nien Nunb. Such a nice minifigure. I'd say that's worth it for this. Overall, if you can order the cloth piece for Boba Fett, I think I'm going to do that to make him look cooler. Go ahead and do it. I feel like they dropped the ball on that part. But overall, all these minifigures are cool. They look good. The details there on some of them, while all of them just look like your basic figures. But again, this iconic scene, like this, the sail barge scene from Star Wars Episode 6 is probably my favorite action-packed scene. It's nice. It's a good beginning. One of the best beginning scenes into a Star Wars movie, I would say, because it gets immediately to the action. The group gets together, and then they go ahead to the final battle, and you know what happens next. But yeah, would you pick this up? I say you should wait until it goes on sale, because I didn't see this set in sale. The set still hasn't dropped in price. It's very pricey, so just wait until it goes on sale and pick it up. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.